Hey nerds, Bevan here. Welcome back to my channel. Yesterday was the Regina Fan Expo. Well, I guess today also still is, but we only did the one day because it's so exhausting going to these huge events, and I almost can't handle going 2 days in a row. And if you can hear all my animals crying in the background, it's because it's breakfast time and Alicia's not feeding them fast enough. Anyway, I spent way too much money yesterday, as I usually do at these places. So I'm going to give you my haul video, and we're going to start with the littler things because we kind of stockpiled on like tiny little things, and then we'll get into the art, and then we'll get into the big collectibles. So Artist Alley is like my favorite place to go in these places because there's so much cool art. There's so many cool little like crafty things you can get too. We didn't really get a whole lot of crafty things. I think the first thing we bought though was this Batman window decal. It's going to go in my girlfriend's car. We got the white version instead of the black one, and I'm not really sure why, but you know, there it is. My girlfriend loves Batman, but she also loves Bowser probably more than she loves me. And she found this iron-on patch that she's gonna iron on somewhere, I'm sure, maybe, hopefully. And it was like 10 bucks for one or 15 for two. So she also got like the piranha thing from the Mario games. So there you go. She also got a Bowser keychain to go with her other Bowser keychain. And again, this place was buy one for 10 bucks or two for 15 or something like that. So I got myself a Hufflepuff one. Hope you can see that there. There was also a dude there who does like metal art, like so he has bookmarks and like little pictures and then like big pictures. The big metal posters were really cool, but they were just overpriced for what we wanted to pay for art. Not that they were like outrageously priced for what they were, just more than we wanted to pay for art. But we did pick up some metal bookmarks, and surprise, surprise, my girlfriend got Bowser. You guys can see that. They're very dark, so it's hard to maybe tell on camera what they look like. I got a Wolverine metal bookmark. And then the last thing we got were just a few buttons here. I got Wonder Woman, Voldemort, and Spider-Gwen. Yeah. Then we fell into a black hole of prints. We got 6 of them. Probably spent about $100 on wall prints, which was our budget for art, including frames. So we have to very slowly get frames for all of these, because frames are expensive. We got this X23, and if you want, it's stamped here, but if you like this art, you can go to bokchoi.ca, that's BOKCHOI.ca. By the same artist, we got this Deadpool, sitting in front of Fancy Deadpool while he sips tea. These next two are going to go in the kitchen because we have some nerdy art in the kitchen. We have these 2 alcoves on either side of the entrance, and we have, by the same artist, we have the Flash and Carnage, and we got the same artist. We got some more prints to put up, and we're gonna, get them framed, rearrange them a little bit. But to go with Flash, we got another Justice League member, and that is this Wonder Woman. Yeah. And then to go with Carnage from my Marvel Bad Guys, we got this awesome print of Magneto. And Alicia said it's right out of the movie when he's just like destroying everything. He's so filled with rage. And I love this print so much. This next one here is a little less comic booky and a little more abstract, but I think it still looks great. And that is the Hulk. Hulk smashing from the top corner of the picture here. And then the final one, you guys know I love Dawn of Justice, Batman vs Superman. Specifically, I love Wonder Woman out of that movie, but we got this awesome print. We got this awesome print here. We got Wonder Woman choking out Doomsday, and you got Batman and Superman up there hiding in the background because she did all the work anyway. So those are all the prints we got. Like I said, we're gonna get them all framed. They're gonna go in the basement eventually. A couple are gonna go in the kitchen. But moving on to kind of my favorite moment of the Fan Expo. So Bret Hart was there, and he is my absolute hero and a huge inspiration to me. And he was there signing autographs So I went and I got him to sign my book that I've read several times, actually. There you can see it says, "To Bevan, Brett the Hitman Hart." I was super nervous about meeting him, even though I've met him before. Him and I were on a wrestling show a few years ago. He was making an appearance and I was wrestling on the show. But you know, we shook hands and I introduced myself. And yesterday, when I met him again, I told him, you know, we've been on a show together, you don't remember me, but you're a huge inspiration to me. And then we took a picture, which you will see now. And it was just a great experience for me, and I'm so happy that I was able to meet him again and just tell him how important he is to me. Okay, so we covered little trinkets, we covered art, we covered my best moment and my autograph. Let's talk about collectibles. So I've already opened this toy because it's very hard to see what it was in the box, so I wanted to give you guys like a good idea of what it was. And it is this awesome little vinyl toy of Pikachu dressed as Iron Man sitting on his little couch. And you know, he comes off, so let's get a little close up at this guy. There he is. He's adorable. He's got a little sassy look on his face because he is Iron Man and better than you, obviously. The Fan Expo Twitter page actually posted a picture of this the night before the event, and I was like, oh man, if I see that, I gotta get it. And I saw it and I got it. A few videos ago, I talked about my action figure collection goals, and I mentioned that I really wanted to get back into collecting the Simpsons figures. And you know, they're pretty rare. I don't really see them anymore in my area ever. I see them online all the time, but I don't really see them, you know, in person. I saw one Simpsons item at this whole event, and it was this playset with Apu and the bowling alley, and you can see the sticker says $55. They had a sign though that said toys were 50% off, brought it down to $27.50. And I was like, hey, we take 25 bucks? And they're like, yeah, we'll take 25 bucks. The box is like beat to crap. It's not in good shape, but the toy is. And that's really all that matters since I'm gonna be opening it anyway. And I'm just looking at the back at all the cool characters I get to collect now. And I'm super excited to get back into these. And my girlfriend is not. Now, you guys know I love Hot Toys. You guys know I love Star Wars. Some of you may even know that I'm in love with Rey from The Force Awakens. When I walked into this event yesterday, I knew I was buying a hot toy. And it was either going to be Rey, Wonder Woman, or Thor. Those are my top three. I obviously have a list of ones I want, but those are my top three that I wanted to get at this event. And there was 2 booths that had hot toys. And most of them were Guardians of the Galaxy or Civil War. They did have some Star Wars though. However, most of them were like trooper characters, which isn't really anything I have an interest in, but they did have Rey. So shout out to Kurt, who was all like, hey, any cool Star Wars stuff? And I was like, yeah, you gotta watch the video. So Kurt, if you don't comment on this, I know you didn't watch the fucking video. This is the version of Rey at the end of The Force Awakens when she meets Luke Skywalker. I'm not going to show you anything about this now because I will be doing a showcase video later on this week about this figure. But for now, I just really want to get her in my glass case because I love her. Sticker price says $4.20. There is a hole in the back. There's a hole in the back of the box for some reason. Nothing else is damaged, just like this bottom layer of paper, basically. And I was like, hey, is there a discount for that? And he's like, 20 bucks. I'll give it to you for 400. Sure, I'll pay 400 bucks. That was my budget for my hot toy anyway. And then I got home and I realized this box says Stormtrooper on it. Whatever. The box also says Sideshow exclusive, so I need to do some research to see if there was a regular and an exclusive version. Probably there was. But I am so excited to finally have a Rey in my collection. Yeah, I have the Black Series version and the 6-inch, but this is way better. I'm so happy. I love her. Anyway, guys, that is my way too expensive haul. If you are a local viewer and you were at the Regina Fan Expo, comment below and tell me what the favorite thing that you bought was or your favorite moment of the Fan Expo, and let's be friends, because I don't know enough collectors locally. If you like this video, hit that like button because the more people that like it, the more people that get to see it. If you are not already, please subscribe to my channel. I'm always ready to make new friends. You can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at BevanBoychuk. And until next time, folks, I am out like a light.